Yo, what's going on, guys? And I wanted to put together this video for you today, just showing you some of the different segments that you can do in your business to pick up a lot of revenue. So we have a 6-step system that people go through with a partner with Mike B. Training. So on the 6th step, we pitch them the license of our business. And what I do here is, so essentially they go through 6 steps. When they finish step 6, a tag gets placed on them. It's automatic through Wistia. So Wistia is hooked up with Plus This. When they finish step 6, it places a tag on them. That tag activates a Zapier sequence, which moves the contact from my partner with Mike B buyers, and it moves them to this. So step 6 leads. So what I do here, so what you have to realize is a lead just came in. A lead came in from, they bought. They went through, they talked to their coach. They went through the full 6-step system. They are some of your hottest leads. So if you are not segmenting them, with whatever you're trying to do, if you're doing a webinar and they're finishing the webinar and they're not buying, and you're not segmenting them into a certain sequence or a retargeting campaign, whatever it is, you are leaving money on the table. So what I want to show you here is just some of the emails I follow up with. You can see. So this is the first email that goes out. We wait a half an hour. They just watched step 6. If they haven't reached out to their coach to buy yet, they see this. Meet Dari Lynch, join our Gold Commissions license program, and immediately start driving traffic. So this email, we want to let them know, other people are having success with them. So they're hot right now. They just went through step 6. It's around 45 minutes. Told them to reach out to their coach. Maybe they didn't. So we want that automation to go out, send them an email saying, hey, listen, you know what, you went through step 6 and other people went through step 6 and now they're making money. So I tell a little story about Dari Lynn. She gets $2,990 for every high ticket sale we make her. And if you'd like to get personal mentorship from me and my team, plus get high ticket sales up to $2,990 for each commission, if this sounds like something you'd like to do, reply to this email and say I'm in, or reach out to your coach to get started. However, there's a catch. So I let them know, listen, you can't be broke. If you don't have money to invest into advertising, get a job, don't get into business. We're trying to talk to good people. You have to be willing to put in an hour into your business every single day. Listen, this is not get rich quick. This requires work. If you are lazy, do not apply. We don't want to talk to you if you're lazy. And 99% of people are going to say, well, no, I'm not lazy. So you qualify them that way. If you meet both of these requirements, then reply and say I'm in, and we'll reach out to you to get set up. So that's the first email that goes out. And then what we do is we wait one day. I send the same email out pretty much about Dari Lynn. This email, let me just see. I'm pretty sure it's my private talk. Okay, so now I tell them a story. I know how you're feeling right now. You're scared to make the plunge into such a high ticket program. It's a big financial decision. Well, let me tell you a story of a huge financial decision I made years ago that has paid off in spades. So I made this huge financial decision, and here's what happened to me. So I'm relating to them. So I had a very successful sales funnel a few years ago. However, I wanted more. I wanted to get high ticket clients that were worth $10,000 to $25,000 each. However, I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to sell high ticket. I had never done phone sales and had no experience hiring any salespeople. So what did I do? I researched the king of high ticket sales, who the king of high ticket sales was, and it turned out to be Russell Brunson. He ran a high ticket sales team that had closed over $10 million a year with over 60 salespeople, and I knew I had to know what he had 2. So, well, there was a slight problem when I asked him to mentor me. He wanted $25,000. Now, I was doing well, but I already had a lot of bills, a brand new Dodge Viper to pay for. The insurance on that for a 22-year-old is insane. Let's make that bold. Plus a ton of new employees. So $25,000 was not a drop in the bucket. But I knew if I wanted to take high ticket sales seriously, I would have to invest a big number so I would get an ROI and really learn. I let them know people don't value free. And I let them know the results. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales added to my business a year, soon to be millions. You see, when you invest big, you're committed to succeed. When you don't invest big, you don't value it, and it doesn't force you to change. So, if you want to completely change your life, invest in the Gold Commissions license. It will be one of the best decisions you ever made. If you want to get into my Gold Commissions license, either reply to this email, give your coach a call, and we'll see if you're fit. And then I let them know about another member that's crushing it. So I take my story, I relate it to them, and I push them again to the Gold Commissions license. So that's another email. Another email, I send them to my live presentation. So I have this live presentation. I did a talk at David Sharp's. So you can kind of see this. So we're going to go over how... So I push them back to this. They could also do an application, but now this shows my authority. It shows me breaking down the whole sales funnel. It's another angle. So what you will see is in this follow-up sequence, I hit them with many, many different angles. Okay, so the first two are testimonials. This is a story. This is, more content telling them about my private talk. This is more content about my private talk. Then I go into call me. So my inbound leads, my inbound calls are worth 4 times as much as an outbound call. So if I could get somebody to call me on my cell phone, it's worth so much more, guys. If you put that in your marketing, you're going to make so much more money if you have people call you. Text me and other inbound stuff. This is a story about dropping out of college and making a big jump, which changed my life. And then I tell another story about another one of our members. And finally, now I'm going to add a testimonial video that I just received from Jocko. Thanks for that, Jocko. But I hope this helped you. Let me see if I could. Let me just get rid of this. Let me do something new. I'll show you guys kind of how it works. So we have. Let me just do. No, it's too big. So you have your step 6 video. They watch this. When they watch that, they get a tag. Tag. Zapier. Z. Then they go over to my active campaign sequence. And I move them into the step 6 leads. So realize that those leads are worth a lot more than your regular buyer leads. Okay, so if you're not segmenting these people and hitting them from different angles, you are leaving a lot of money on the table. So this could be, maybe in your case, this is a webinar. They watch the whole thing. You tag them. You move them to, you Zapier them over somewhere else, and you move them to a different sequence. Now that is following up with testimonials, with stories, with live presentations, stuff like that, and your closers are gonna go up. Hope you enjoyed this YouTube video. If you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. But hope this was of value to you.